So I would say, first of all, just test the concept. And when I say test it, I'm not saying like your husband, your kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
that's good.
some real testers, like that are not going to be afraid to give you the real feedback because they don't really have that connection, right? They're not going to have to sleep on the couch if they give if they give the wrong answer, you know. So I would say get to like farmers markets, you know, get out of your whatever wherever you're making this stuff. If you're making it at home in the kitchen or wherever, just get out and try, you know, like get some honest feedback. But don't let it deter you, right? Like I already know,
Mhm.
like I'm going to do this, but just be ready to make, you know, some adjustments if needed. And then I would say the more assistance you can get, like the earlier on, is the better, right? Because once you start investing in like packaging and things like that, you know, if you're buying 10,000 units of packaging or whatever, you know, hundreds or thousands, you want to make sure that you're going to be able to get through them, right?
Correct.
Without
Yes.
having to make any changes or edits. So just simple things like, you know, what address goes on a package label or how do I, you know, list ingredients. So I would say definitely reach out to local, you know, universities for like if you want help from a nutritionist perspective, they can provide that. Um, yeah, and just try to get around people who have done, you know, what you're attempting to do and understand too. So the food business, it's like so many different things you can do. When I first
Mhm.
got into this, I initially thought grocery stores. And I think that everybody thinks, oh, what store are you in? You know, what you in
Mhm.
a grocery store? And it's like, okay,
Like that's the holy grail. That's like
right.
the prize is
And
to
I'm
get into
like,
the big
whew.
chain grocery store.
I mean, it's an option, right? But it's
Mhm.
like, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to, you know, make products for other people and, you know, white label and they put their, you know, brand on
Mhm.
it? Do you want to be in a grocery store? What type of stores do you want to be in? Do you want to be in, you know, high end Williams Sonomas? Do you want to be in Kroger? You want to be in Food Line? Like, where do you want to be and where do you envision yourself? So just try to think about those things enough not to get stuck, but enough so that you're talking to the right people, you're putting the right ingredients in your product, right? So another thing, like I'm very big on like organic, better for you. We have unenriched, unbleached flour. I've always eaten like that. Like I made this mix out of my, you know, ingredients that were in my house. So that's
Okay.
been very important to me. But what I didn't think about starting this is what does that look like when you're scaling?
At scale, yeah.
Right. I can go get the ingredients now, right? And I have, you know, a good relationship with suppliers, but even now it's like to get to the next level if you're going to go into co-packing, right? Where someone else is manufacturing for you, you know, the point of doing that is to drive costs down. So if they don't have the products that you're wanting to use and you're the only person that needs that, you know, product, you're still probably looking at the same cost, right? On top of whatever costs they're charging to make the product.
Mm.
So, I mean, it's like you're still in a weird situation. So just being mindful of as much as you can think about without preventing yourself from moving forward, right? Just kind of be mindful of those things.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Traffic Sales and Profit Show. Hey, do me a favor. If you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe and follow us on this platform right now to make sure you do not miss a beat as we drop new episodes and additional content every single week. Also, if you'd like to get access to a free paperback copy of my book, access to the TSP Traffic Sales and Profit free Facebook group, our challenges, resources, our events, and more, make sure you visit us at www.trafficsalesandprofit.com/podcast.